Hey Ray, this is Chris here. I know you're trying to grow your music brand, so I just want to share some insights with you. How did LEMMiNO Music reach 1.9 million views on this video? So I didn't go and watch this video to try to explain exactly how he got his views on this video. What I did is I went back into his history to see what tricks did he slowly learn, what skills did he slowly learn to build up to 1.9 million views. And what did he do to get there? So I find the journey fascinating, so I want to explain that really quickly. I'll just go through. Oops, there we go. So you can see the ones that are red are the ones that I viewed. I didn't go through all of the videos, but I just want to show you his very first video. We'll go way back. LEMMiNO Realization. It has 15K views, and the reason is his fans, of course, way from the future are going to, of course, go back and they're curious, well, where did this guy come from? Because look, these ones are like, 3.6 views, 2.6 views, 2.6 views. So obviously people went back to see, what's his first video like. So I'm sure that his first video at the beginning had, probably less than 2.6 thousand views. And now, since he started to get bigger, of course, he's got more. But I'm imagining that these numbers would have been probably under 1,000 for most of the history of this channel. Maybe it would have been even under 100. Who knows? But let's go back and just take a quick. Just fast forward here. Fast forward. Okay, so my summary of this is fairly basic music. It just got a little bit of a beat and a little bit of some melody, and that's pretty much it. It's really basic stuff, basic instruments, and it reminds me a little bit like video game or elevator music or something. It's very basic. It's nothing really that amazing. Now, let's go back. I'm going to give you the quick summary version. So we're imagining that the 15,000 views, as well as a lot of these views, are coming from his future fans. So he's probably starting off with, of course, 0 views, 100 views, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 views. So it's really low at the beginning, and you can see like 2,000 views are very common for him in the middle here. So he comes along, and he goes from, let's say, 2,000 views to maybe 10,000 or 11,000 views. So what's causing that? Well, he's adding the word hip-hop, which was here before, but also remix, which is a very popular search term, and Requiem for a Dream is a very popular song that he's adding his own kind of hip-hop beats to, so that starts to gain a little bit more of a fan base. And then he does the same thing again with Enya. I don't want to go into these, you can check these out on your own, they're quite good. So it gets a bit better. These are popular songs. He's starting to learn that if he goes with a more popular song and he adds his own little remix style to it, then he's going to get more views. But then he jumps back down to his regular views after he's done these little remix songs. So he's going along, but he's also getting a little bit better as he goes. And you can actually see here he does another remix, and this time it's maybe there's a concert. I don't really know. Maybe I don't know this person, Jan Tiersen. Maybe he was quite a bit more popular at the time, or is popular. So, but anyways, that upped his views. Another remix again, but then after the remix he goes back down. But each time he's doing this, of course, he's getting more experience and he's getting more fans and he's learning what makes more views. So again, back down to 2,000 views he goes through, and then comes along with this smooth hip hop, which I think it may have been picking up. People might have been searching for smooth, or maybe they just like the idea of smooth. Oh, what's smooth hip hop, or whatever. Maybe they'd click on it. So it might be a curiosity thing. People are clicking on the video and checking it out, or people are actually searching for it, or maybe it's fairly good and people are sharing it. And I encourage you to listen to it if you're interested. And then so he's picking up some more fans, of course, because now he's got 7,000, 11,000, 9,000, 15,000 views. So I think he's starting to pick up some fans right in this area. And I think what he's doing is he's actually getting a little bit more in touch with his audience he's starting to get that emotional impact. This is what music is all about. It's about emotional impact. What emotions is he able to elicit from his audience, and he's getting better at that, and he's getting better at tuning into what his audience feels and needs, and he's starting to get a few more views. Now you notice after this, there's no more 2,000 views, right? Like he's out of that beginner slump where he maybe had only 1,000 or 2,000 views. Now he's up to 7,000, 11,000, 9,000, 15,000, and so on. And then this song jumps up. That's quite a big jump as well, like in the $15,000 or 15,000K, in the 15K range. And then that's another big jump from 15K to 20K. What did he do differently? Well, this music actually has more of a dance step to it. Let me just show you. So it's a very upbeat music, and it makes me want to dance. So this is really cool. So the other thing about this one is, so it's not only more emotional and gets you moving, it's also got a better logo, which is actually attracting more clicks. Like this one doesn't attract as many clicks. This one looks like something like a dance band or dance song or something, whereas this one, it looks just, a little bit unprofessional. So it's looking more professional. It's got a proper logo and it's getting more clicks. Then it goes up again. These are big jumps, guys. Like imagine, like if you're going back in time, this is a 30% jump to get to here, and almost a 40% jump. Let's see, yeah, to get from here to here. So you're just like, this is leaps and bounds here. So he's doing something right, and what he did here is he added a music video. A little bit of vocals too. That was kind of cool. And then this one gets more than 10 times more views, and the music video quality is way better. Let's just go back to the beginning. It's amazing. Let's just take a look at the beginning here. We'll just fast forward for a quick second.
It's not okay.
Ooh, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Ooh, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Ooh, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Ooh, a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Anyway, it's quite amazing. The jump there was huge. He's got better lyrics, better vocals, and of course better cinematography, videography, and the song's quite good as well. So the next one here is there's no video, but it still is an increase over the previous no video music, which was 20,000 before. And then he had a 28,000 and then a 300,000 one, and now it's, so from the 20,000 to 27,000, he's still getting subscribers. So he's getting subscribers from probably the previous two music videos, and now the quality is actually going up on this one. This is actually a remix of one of his previous songs. Now, he almost doubles again, going up to 43,000, and this is just kind of an upbeat music song. But it's it's very playful, and there's no video though. There's no real animation, which is kind of interesting. And then he actually in this one he actually gets another huge boost because he actually partners up with an actual singer, Vila, who actually has her own audience. And if you go and check her out, this exact song on her channel got 1.1 million views. So she's got an audience already, and then LEMMiNO helped put this song together, doing the remixing and the actual instrumentation and everything. So basically, this again boosted him by how much? This was I'm not sure, but let's say another 50% or so over what he had before. And this song is actually a beautiful, amazing song. And one other thing that he did differently is he put the actual name of the song right there, front and center, rather than LEMMiNO, which is good because then people can see what the song is about. And an apology, actually, even if you haven't heard the song before, an apology, well, that has a lot of meaning to a lot of different people throughout their life. You know, there's different types of I need to apologize, or somebody needs to apologize to me, or maybe, you know, they're going through something, and that can resonate with people. So it immediately is relevant. So that's going to make a big difference than just having something irrelevant like LEMMiNO, which might not mean anything to anybody. So having that front and center does make a difference. Plus adding the fans of Vila, and the quality again is very, very good. So anyway, the quality keeps going up. And then Challenger is a really good song, but it's not as many, not as much as 69,000, but it's quite a step up from his other videos, and it's quite, or sorry, his other songs. It's quite good. And then he actually matches Vila on his channel pretty much with his Fear song. And this one is interesting because he's got the name of the song front and center. And he's also got a human in there. He's got emotions. Fear is a very powerful emotion that everybody has. So this is huge. It's going to resonate with people, and it's good. Oh, and the lyrics on this one is quite good. If you listen, you can check it out on your own time, I guess. But I wrote down, yeah, like some of the lyrics, for example, is fear is taking over, and things like that. So it really connects. Like what we're seeing here is the artist is starting to connect with the audience. He's starting to, you know, get closer and closer to the reality of his audience, the reality of his listeners. And then this one boosted again by about 30%. Now, Demon is actually sort of the embodiment of fear, I think. It's a symbol of fear, and it has a lot of cultural connotation, which is interesting. So, and it's front and center, very big and bold, and orange, which I think is probably, in my opinion, one of the primary reasons why this video took off. I could be wrong, let me know, but I think, in my experience anyways, brighter colors do seem to get more clicks, which is kind of interesting. And the quality of this music is probably quite a bit better than the previous video or music as well, because he's improving. We'll just jump forward. And it kind of makes me want to dance too. So that's always good. And I think I have a personal bias towards dance music. I think it's great. Anything that can get you moving, to me, is very emotional. You know, because emotion precedes action, and it really encourages action and sharing and things like that. So the more you can get people moving with your music, I think the better. So then what happens? How does he go from 99,000 to 140? So how does he go to 142,000 views? He's already doing good at 99,000, and he ups the game. Well, reaching the end is something that resonates. It's right there in the title here. It's right. It's in the actual music video, and the background is kind of going to resonate. You know, it's everyday life. It's kind of an up close street view. It's kind of interesting, but also the music quality is quite a bit higher. So. The main factor here I think there's probably two factors. He's building a huge fan base of subscribers. They probably like his previous videos. They like this one. And let me just check this one I wrote down. Oh, the lyrics are way more meaningful. And again, emotion is the key here, and a meaningfulness is a type of emotion that people crave. They want meaning in their life. They want to make sense of their life, and that's what is being added here. So let's just, maybe I'll just jump forward a bit. Well, you can follow along with the lyrics here, I think. Let's jump into the middle. So that should give you a pretty good taste. Then how does he up the game to 174,000? This is crazy that it just keeps growing. He's learning at each turn. So he's got, I didn't understand this at first, depression. I'm like, what is depression? Depression or something, but oh, it's depression. This whole song succeeds because it's speaking to people who are depressed, and he's starting to realize, and this is what I'm learning from what he's learning. I'm trying to learn from everyone as they learn. What can I learn from LEMMiNO? LEMMiNO is learning that his music is a drug to lift people. He is able to deliver his music through the internet. It's incredible. Like, it's incredible from my perspective. There are scientists out there, people similar to me, that want to cure diseases, cure depression, cure all these things, and they've got all these tests on mice and humans and make sure it's safe and do everything to try to help relieve the pain and suffering of mankind, of humankind. And here, LEMMiNO is able to deliver a drug over the internet, electronically, instantaneously, without side effects, and lift people's spirits. And that's what he's learning, I think, through his music, that it actually is a drug. And he's not saying that, but that's just kind of my realization.
Everything we know, nothing other. But you don't really want to be gone. You just wanna feel like you belong. Is this just me? Cause I feel like this is not how it should be. But the conclusion is this: if you were to go, you would be missed. You would be missed. You will be missed. You will be missed. You will be missed. You will be missed.
Crazy. So, and then the ending here.
One day, it will get better.
It's beautiful. So he started to deliver this drug. So what's going on with Moon? Why is Moon so good? Let me just go to my notes here. Moon, it's more inspiring, motivating, feels great, like an antidepressant, more interesting, and it's got some cool animation. Here we'll take a look at the. So it's cute. You can see the little animation here. And I love the professional feeling here, the way it looks. I'll just move my mouse out of the way. But this is beautiful, the way it glows and vibrates like that. And this depiction of somebody's room, and there's even in the comments people saying that this looks like my room. So it's a way of connecting. So, and it just keeps getting better. On this one, he's almost doubled his views again. I think people are re-watching his later videos. Like they're, you know, if there's actual therapeutic value, if it's like a drug, I mean, they're going to probably listen to it multiple times, right? So I think that's one reason why he's getting more and more views on these later videos. This one is, people are saying it'll change the world, helps them get in touch with reality, helps them relax. It's like an antidepressant. So again, he's starting to deliver that drug, and it's very, very cool.
Cannot for lives unseen. Look away from reality. Hide behind a mask. Look confused when you're asked what you've done to help humanity. It's not you, it's not me, it's all together. Try to change all the harm we've done to ourselves, to the earth, to the voice not yet heard, to the world left behind our own.
So it gets better and better. How can you top that, right? Well, then his last song, he totally blows it out of the way. He got 4 times more views. It's incredible, and I just recommend that you listen to it. The main thing is it just gets better than that. It's very similar in style in some ways, but it gets better, more philosophic, more meaningful, and more relaxing, I think. So we'll just play. Anyway, I don't want to ruin it. You got to watch it. It's really good. The lyrics are mind blowing, and there's a lot of repeat value in this. It's just so smooth. It's such a smooth feeling. It's relaxing. So really, it's like it's a torpedo of emotion is what you're doing with music, and that's what he's able to do. He's starting to really connect better and better with the audience. And so this is just one artist. I just wanted to analyze it with you and just show you step by step what he's doing to get better and better. So my notes on his final song here is, I feel like dancing. It feels smooth, it's more relaxing, yet it's more complex and has more interesting lyrics. It's also very philosophical, and it has great meaning and therapeutic value. No need to hurry, and it's also got a little bit of a pun in there because anyway, I don't want to ruin it, but it's great. Well, I guess I'll explain that he's basically pushing a button on the computer, and it's simulating a universe, and then he's surprised to find that, at first he says there's no need to hurry as he waits for the universe to evolve and create a world, but then he looks at the world and he's surprised to see himself on that world, and he starts to realize that there's this sort of infinity loop of some kind that he's involved with, and the whole song also has this therapeutic value of not needing to hurry and worry. So anyway, very cool. I totally killed it. You can probably go, the way he says it and does it is way better than what I just did, but go check it out. And yeah, so that's my analysis of where LEMMiNO came from and sort of his evolution and what he learned. And we can take these lessons to heart for our own businesses, for our own products, for our own songs, and try to learn how can we improve the quality of other people's lives? How can we resonate with them? How can we lift their spirits? How can we provide that emotional, therapeutic uplift? How can we resonate and connect with our audiences better? How can we be more human? And the only other thing I can think of for LEMMiNO that he should have done that he didn't do was he was doing really well with his music videos, and I think maybe that's what he's working on right now. But if he made this video or this song into a music video, it would just go through the roof, especially if it was done well. I mean, he has, like, there's no, there's no beautiful dancers and all the other glitz and glamour. There's nothing else, just a song here. And, if you add this to some kind of visual story, with, really great acting and dancing and fun things, you can imagine this song could just completely blow up, and it probably should blow up. But that's what we're learning from LEMMiNO's own lessons here, that adding that music video component can increase your views by possibly 10 times. That's crazy. So, and also we're learning a lot from his evolution, how much the title and the thumbnail matters. So if you go back, let's go again, look, he actually has the name of each song there. So it's not confusing. Before it was very confusing. It's just got this kind of bland logo that doesn't really connect to the name of the song. Determination is the reason the song was built, but it's not really clear because people are looking at the thumbnails. But now he's got down to a science where he's like, okay, so let's put the name of the song on there so people know what it's about. That's what he's doing. Demon, Infinity Moon, Fear. So the name of the song makes a difference. That's what he learned, and obviously he's doing that in his later videos. So there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff that we can learn just from this one artist, and it would be great to meet him and great to see what he has next. Anyway, so this is what I like to do. I like to sort of reverse engineer success and figure out where people are coming from, how they're connecting. If you have any questions, reach out to me, let me know. I've got lots of notes on his, I didn't explain everything. I want to keep it short. It would have taken probably hours to explain everything that LEMMiNO did here, so I want to keep it really short and simple. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and hopefully this helps people, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Let me know if you need anything else. Bye now.